Where's your demonstration? Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We will be starting shortly. My name is William Vivian, and I will be facilitating this graduation ceremony. The academic procession is ready to come through. Just one announcement or two. Okay, you can't hear me. Okay, I see the guy at the back is raising his head. So maybe you need to just push the volume up a little bit. Should I do it like this? I'm not an artist. I'm not about to rap. I'm not on the 1 and 2s. It's a formal occasion. Okay, guys, I'm being taught how to hold this thing. Apparently you have to do, but it's not silver. If it was silver, maybe it might make the trick. Okay, the instructions for receiving your certificates and your hoods are very simple. The lady who's been working with you since this morning is here, and she's going to demonstrate. Her name is Lizelle. There are about 3 crosses on the stage. I wonder why they did not make them white on a black so that they can be, but anyway, black on black, I guess it's the theme. I would have loved to have it white here. All of you must have a nameplate, please. Keep your nameplate with you, because that's the one I'm gonna need to call your name. Right? Your nameplate. Then you bring your nameplate to me, I'll be standing here, and I'll call your name. This is where the proud moment starts. You start smiling from here. Okay. And we call your name here, and there will be the dean. I'm going to steal his thing. Don't tell him I showed you with this important thing. When you come through, Lisa, please hold your, what do they call this thing? The hood, the sash, whatever it is called, as long as you don't call it the gown, all other names will make sense. This thing, you hold it on your right-hand side. For those of you who are wearing it right now, please take it off. Don't wear it right now. You only wear it after you graduate. You bring it, holding it on after you've given him, and I call your name and I say Lizelle Prince, and then you still keep holding it there. All you need to do is to face the gentleman, I think he's a gentleman, the dean. Okay. And he has this thing here. Oof. Now, that feels good, ne? Okay, so he's going to do that just to confirm that you're at the right institution, you're not deregistered. Sorry, it came out the wrong way. I didn't mean to say so. The lady who's going to be on the next one she's the registrar. This one is a very important one. She has to hood you. Now, if you give her this on the left-hand side, it will be awkward. But if you give her on the right-hand side, it will work. Like you see the way I took it from this lady, give it to me. Thank you. And then what do? You turn and face the beautiful people who are attending. Okay. I don't know what I did, but she doesn't like me touching her hair. I'm not the registrar, you see. I don't know how to do this thing. But the registrar will make sure that it looks good like this on you, and then we'll tap you, you just turn. Oh, there's a photo. Okay, now the photo moment, which means the smile. It must flash. Am I right, camera person? If it doesn't flash, that means it's not true, or there's a problem with your smile. One of the things, either your complexion, your smile, or something is not working. So you better wait until it's okay. Or your shoes, something is not working. Camera person, did it flash? Okay. If it doesn't, please don't move, because this is the most important picture on stage. And there's 127 of you. So you gotta do this 127 times. Bro, you better sit still, stand still there, like focus. Okay. You come through here. This is the wonderful CEO of WNR Seta. Huh? Who of this? Okay, the CEO of the school. This thing has your certificate in it. Okay, she says no. It's a symbol of your certificate in it. Just so that by the end of this, if you owe us any money, you don't run away. You must give it back. Okay, so you're going to be exchanged with this scroll, which represents your certificate. I hope you will be able to, at this point, be ready to leave. The CEO will be here also. He will just shake the hand. It's a wonderful thing to do because he paid for your fees. Okay, guys, if you have gone through Regenesis Student Portal, this is nothing. I'm sure if you have survived those assignments for, right? Huh? Yeah, if you've managed to go through those, no, this is nothing. Watch the first person who come on stage. If they do it well, you follow. If they blunder, look at me. I'll give you a clue as to whether they're doing it correctly. When the procession comes through, I'm going to ask you to rise, and we will keep standing until they're here, all of them. And we'll sing the national anthem whilst we're standing as our sign of our prayer. And then we'll start with the graduation ceremony. I hope to keep you here for the next 2 hours. If I can, I don't know who's knocking now. There's no heaven here. It says graduation ceremony. Knocking on heaven's door. It's too early. Okay, are we ready to start? Is my academic procession ready to start? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Manene na manene kas. May I ask you to please rise so that we allow the procession to come through. Anthem. May I humbly ask those, if you don't mind, men to take off their hats, if you don't mind. Let's sing the national anthem. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, my name is William Vivian, and I will be with you for the next 2 hours at least, facilitating this graduation ceremony. First things first, I'm made aware that you will receive your certificates at the end of the ceremony. Some of you have hired gowns and hoods that you might have to return. When you return them, you will then receive those certificates. In case of an emergency, we have these 2 main doors that we will use. For those who are at the back, walk slowly through that back door and then turn to your left to the outside area. There's an assembly point. If you also do on this side, you can walk this way and get to the assembly point. For those who are in the middle, also you can use the middle door to the outside, and there's an assembly point. Just to make this ceremony official, I'm going to ask Dr. Sibongiseni Khumalo, I'm going to request actually the Dean to declare the ceremony open.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Dean of Regenesis, I now declare this assembly open in order to pay homage to those upon whom the Bachelor of Business Administration in Retail Management will be conferred.
Thank you. Let's give it a round of applause. Okay, ladies and gents, that was the first formal part of the ceremony. The rest now we can forget, like let's just dance and have fun. I'm joking, the Dean is still here. Thank you, Dean, for making this official. What it means, what he has just done, is that this ceremony is recognized by the Department of Education. And the names of those, or those names that appear on the program are the names that will be entered into the National Learner Record Database of the Department of Education, which means even after a year or 2 or 3 years, or anybody asks you, did you graduate at Regenesis? You just say, go to the NLRD, you'll find my name there. Please just check it after 2 weeks. I mean, some people will be checking it tonight. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, just maybe 2 weeks from now, check, you'll find your name on the National Learner Record Database. That makes your degree official, and that makes you a graduate of Regenesis Business School. Let me take this opportunity first to welcome all of you. I know that there are many important people in the room. Maybe I should start with them before I lose my job. Ntate Tom Mkonazi, the CEO of WNR Seta, who's going to be speaking to us today. Welcome, sir. Ntate Marcus Makotwa, who is the manager for special projects. Ms. Rulani Mavundla, who is the marketing specialist at WNR Seta. All the very important guests from the WNR Seta. Welcome to our ceremony. Let me make a special mention to all our retail sector representatives from different retailers, the managers in the room, the skills development managers, the department heads, executives, and training managers. Let me take this opportunity to also welcome you. It is a very important day, and at Regenesis, I don't think it's me because I'm not doing anything funny. I know I'm very bad with my voice. Maybe it's a morning voice, but DJ, I don't know what's going on. Let me acknowledge the presence of the academic heads, the lecturers of Regenesis. I see people in red gowns and I always run away from them, but today they're right behind me. The guy behind me is Ntate James Forson. He's the COO of Regenesis. His PhD was very complex. I don't think anyone can make sense of it, but anyway, he's here. It's one of those guys who, when he teaches in class, you ask afterwards, "Sir, what were you talking about?" But he's the big boss. He runs the operation of the organization right now. And I encourage all of you to follow in his steps to get to that PhD level. I did introduce the dean because he opened the ceremony, very important fellow. That is Wangiseni Kumalo. The registrar will be hooding you, Mr. Wera Gondwe. Also another person who's very important administratively for your degrees. If your name is not on the National Learner Record Database, you call her. Okay, sorry, no, don't call her. But she's the one who's responsible for it, right? So you can text her, you can WhatsApp her, and you can take her to the newspapers. They say, "I didn't see my name." Okay. Brasten, okay, sorry, Brasten is the gentleman in red. I'm sure you've had an interaction with this gentleman in red and black gowns. Okay, the other ladies are very important, heads of departments and lecturers at Regenesis. Let me take this opportunity to officially say welcome to all of you. You've made this day possible and we appreciate you. Okay, but the most important people are sitting here. You see, now we can, all right, these people who are here, hey, assignment 1, module 1, module 2. Some of you can't believe you are here. No? Right? You've been doing this for a while now. Like, you're like, what? Am I graduating? I'm sure some of you got a call and like, no, can you check if it's me? Okay, guys, you have made it. Let's give you a round of applause. You have made it. I didn't get a chance to see you when you came through before you put on the gowns, but I know that people make an effort when they do graduations and they dress up, they buy a new suit, and even if it doesn't fit, it doesn't matter. You know, because some of you, of course, are from the retailer, so you have to buy from your own store. You know, I know there's a financial year end for some of you in the next few days. So you have to buy from your store just so that you can push up the sales. But I know that you make an effort when you come through here to look beautiful. And we're going to appreciate you today. There's a moment in time, I'm sure, for taking pictures, even after the graduation. For those of you who brought family members, let's appreciate family members who are here also to celebrate with you. And the ceremony, of course, will not be complete unless you're here and you're all happy to be here and to celebrate. So it's going to be a celebration for the next 2 hours, which means we're going to give every single one of you an opportunity to come on stage and walk the stage and be happy and celebrate. Regenesis is, of course, very proud. 30 years of our democracy, 25 years of Regenesis. It means we've stood the test of time as a private higher education institution in delivering a comprehensive education. For those managers and heads of departments who have not engaged with Regenesis, and you want to get a sense of what is it that these people have been put through, I can go through every single module because I did the degree myself not so long ago. But I wouldn't want to do that. I'm just going to say to you that if they don't practice these 4 things I'm going to just briefly mention, then you must send them back. That means they are not well cooked, these people. They are not there yet. We preach spiritual intelligence as a core intelligence to all the intelligences. And by that we mean purpose and meaning. When people come to train with us, if they haven't found their purpose in life, they must start searching for it, because in the programs that are being taught, there is an element of spiritual intelligence in it. And by that we mean you really have to come through and say, why am I on earth? Why am I in this particular company at this time? What is the purpose of doing this particular degree? What am I going to do with it? What is my contribution to the universe and to society? If you leave this program and you have not started asking yourself those kind of questions, you still have a long way to go. But spiritual intelligence is one of those that we believe provides a foundation for your future. We also believe that you will not live your purpose unless you recognize that you work with other people. And that's the focus on emotional intelligence, EQ. We have to build relationships, and we have to be able to make appropriate decisions on the basis of understanding our emotions and the emotions of other people. At any one point, you have an interaction with human beings, whether from a customer care perspective or those that you manage or those that you lead in your organization, and those who lead you. And it's important, therefore, to build this understanding of emotional intelligence variable, because we succeed through other people. What we also do is recognize that rational intelligence is important, IQ, but we don't make it everything, because we know that IQ has failed us for many years. A lot of people are smart intellectually, they can read and write. That's why we give you assignments so that you can be able to interpret, to analyze, to follow a logical argument as you do your assignment, and as you choose the options that you're given. There is a logical process you follow, and that's scientific, that's science that's related to your IQ. So we did put you through those assignments so that we can still enhance your IQ. The last intelligence, and not by any means the least, is the physical intelligence. What we'd like to promote continuously at Regenesis is that people recognize that the body carries the soul. And therefore, this body carries you all the time. For you to be able to have longevity, for you to be able to carry those serious tasks at work, to stay on for days and nights, sometimes doing the hard work that you do in your workplace, you need to take care of the body. And if you are, again, haven't started asking yourself those questions, start doing so now. Things like what you eat, you become. Because food is important, exercise, just looking after this body. Even these days, politicians celebrate when they hear that the life expectancy of South Africans has increased. It's because we're doing something right from the health perspective, but also from just looking at our own body. I think COVID also did a good job of making us recognize the power of what we put in our body and how we protect our body. These 4 intelligences form the core of who we are as an institution. And as a result, when people come through and study with Regenesis and we want to celebrate them, this is what we're hoping is a journey that you will embark on. It's a lifetime journey, if you like, of enhancing those intelligences. And I know some people would argue that when you do that financial module, you therefore increase also what you call your financial intelligence, your financial quotient. Yes, we don't want you to die poor, right? No one wants to die poor, right? So you need to understand money and how money works. And especially for your companies that have to survive different waves of competition and all sorts of things. You have to understand financial intelligence yourself so that you can participate meaningfully in your own companies. I'm made aware that this challenges that are going to be facing our retail sector, and we can't ignore them. And some of them, we study how they actually come into the space and actually challenge what we do. Amazon is coming, I hear, and it's going to create a big challenge for the retail sector because we then have to compete significantly. We don't know who's going to go down and who's going to stay up, or whether they will be able to maintain it. If you remember, the other ones who came in also a couple of years ago changed systems and processes in the country, and then people had to adjust. But you also go around the malls, you, for argument's sake, look at the sector of the home products. There's so much variety now, and sometimes you can't even tell the difference. You don't know whether they buy from the same source. And having to make a choice as to where you buy is dependent on a number of factors, including how you are received in that institution and how they treat you and how they handle your sale, but also how durable is the product and whether there is quality that they put on the table for you. But all of these things are about our own success as institutions and companies. But we depend on the human capital. And that's why Regenesis, therefore, has made an effort to participate in this program where we enhance the skills of those who have to participate in this retail sector. We've been very fortunate, I must say, to have worked with the Seta, wholesale and retail sector for doing this exercise. They've been at it for a while now, and I think they've been consistent, they've invested. So your companies contribute and the Setas have to execute. And I think if you were in my position to be able to look at the number of Setas that we have in the country and their ability to deliver on their promise, this is one of the Setas that you can actually raise a glass to and say, well done to them. So we really, truly appreciate the partnership we've had and we continue to have with the Seta in capacity building. I'm going to ask Ntate Mkhwanazi to speak to us this morning and reflect, of course, on what as a Seta they're doing, but also celebrate with you on this wonderful occasion. He's been the Chief Executive Officer of the Wholesale and Retail since February 2019. Between 2012 and 2019, he also served as a trustee on various pension funds. He was the chairperson of Food Bev Seta, where he served in 2018. He also served as a deputy chairperson of the National Association of the Bargaining Council from 2015 to about January 2019. He was appointed in 2019 as a council member of the West Coast College. I'm reading this thing so that you can understand the complexity of a man he is and the kind of responsibilities he has, especially in the governance space. He's also a member of the audit committee there, risk and IT committees. He has worked for several industries. He's been in the motor industry. He served there as a general secretary in the bargaining council. He's also served with Mayor Seta. He's not new to this role of chief executive. He was also a general manager of corporate governance and later chief operations officer for HR and strategy and compliance. He once worked at Richards Bay in KwaZulu-Natal he served in the Brett's Transitional Local Law Authority, which is currently known as Madibeng. I don't think he wants to be associated with it right now. It's the best run municipality in the country. Just for his sake, we will call it that, and then you can interpret the opposite thereof. Yeah, they are forever in the news. I don't know why, but the Mkonas, please go back there. Just go and help. Okay, so he's also served in the academic space. Has been with Monash Business, Monash University as an adjunct lecturer. He holds his honors degree with the University of Durban Westville, postgraduate diplomas in law, in drafting contracts and corporate law from various institutions. He's also trained with the University of South Africa, Rand Afrikaanse University. If you don't know what that is, it's UJ. We still have to call them according to, that tells you how old he is. He studied there. Okay, there's so many universities he's actually worked with. I'm not sure. I think Regenesis is the only one. So when you take retirement, say, consider Regenesis. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome your CEO, my CEO, and the one who celebrates us today, Dr. Mkonas.
Thank you, Program Director. So I was speaking to the Dean earlier. I've also worked for another college that has been de-accredited. Yeah, so a lot of things are following me, but that's what life is all about, and I think we need to embrace it and move forward. Program Director, thank you very much, and I'd like to. Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge you, Mr. William Vivian, the Dean, Sbongiseni Khumalo, the Registrar, Ms. Tawara Kondwe, the Head of Graduate Academics, Ms. Patience Magnoni, COO, Dr. James Fossen. I've seen a number of retailers here that are coming from the retail, acknowledged parents, friends, partners, husband, wives, everyone that is here to celebrate with the graduates today. And most of all, our guest of honor, which we are here about. I think those that work with me know that I do not like speeches, but with my work, I have to at one point. WNR Seta has really had this program since 2012, and I think we have benefited over 1,600 beneficiaries over the years. Obviously, during COVID-19, we put the program to the halt. That is why we then had to start again in 2021-22. Really, the reason why we have this program, we started it with the sector, so we did not do it on our own. There was a need in the sector for us to really address the skills gap at the middle management level within the wholesale and retail sector. And we're really proud of that. I can't take credit for it, but I think it was visionary at the time when the decision was taken. So as a result, when I took office, I wanted us to continue with the program. And when I got into the organization, it was the time when the board had made a decision that let's just pause and do an impact and see whether the program has been successful and has made an impact. And what came out of that research was very clear that the program is really making an impact. So you are therefore not in the wrong program. I can assure you that. The program cultivates really not only the program director has indicated, we're not looking at you just being developed professionally, but we also want to look at yourself personally and others that you have indicated. This obviously is supposed to be a customized program that really look at retail, and we're quite happy that with the partner that we've partnered with, which is Regenesis, which they've got a retail management program. So we are then here today to congratulate the 127 delegates graduating today. And we are adding to the alumni to the numbers that I've already indicated of whom have progressed in their careers. And our report did tell us that the majority of people that were in the program previously have progressed. So because we needed to pause at that particular point in time and really see whether the investment that we are making is there or there is a return on investment. Our objective with us and the sector was to produce a high caliber of entry managers to middle managers, to upskill supervisors, team leaders, middle managers, particularly from the previously disadvantaged groups. So the Seta, out of the 7 strategic priorities that we have, we've got one of our priority is the transformation agenda. So we are quite happy about what we see today. But also it meant to broaden your knowledge and skills and equip you for senior management roles, because that's what we want to see. But over and above that is to achieve our key objectives as government of National Skills Development Plan, NSDP 2030. That is linked with the NDP, National Development Plan 2030. So let's just focus now on the 2021 RMDP program. The WNR Seta entered a partnership agreement with Regenesis at March 31, 2021 for RMDP, which was for that particular financial year ending. We're looking at about 320 supervisors, team leaders, managers to enroll in the program. We know that despite all the challenges of having to balance between work, family, studies, you have made it into the program. And we're really proud of you that you are the first group after COVID that has graduated into this particular program. And I think you deserve a round of applause for yourselves. And we believe that this will be a motivation for the second group who are still part of this program, because we are hoping that with this program, you're just not doing it for yourself, but you're doing for others. And I'm sure you've learned a whole range of things in the programs in terms of networking, in terms of the fact that although you come from different organizations, it's not about competition, it's about learning. And when we learn together and collaborate, good things come through. So what does this mean for us as WNR Seta as you graduate today? We expect you to be ambassadors and to position WNR or wholesale and retail as a viable career of choice. We know that young people get into wholesale and retail by accident, while all else has failed. And it can't be like that. We would like young people to take wholesale and retail as a career of choice. It's got great opportunities. It's a dynamic sector. It's got wide range of opportunities, and I'm sure you can attest to that. So please be ambassadors. We do not expect you to just get your degrees and then say, then that's it. So when graduates and universities train graduates and they graduate, there's expectations from them. So you've been given an expectation. In our society, people, I don't know whether it's right or wrong, you've got some black tax on your hands. And so that's what we expect. But also there are opportunities for you to be prospective candidates for our prestigious International Leadership Development Program. So, but also for further studying, including honors, master's, PhD program, which WNR Seta does provide for you. So the sky is the limit. But we also expect you to be catalysts for change in your places by demonstrating true leadership through sharing knowledge, taking along others. As you rise, you lift others up. That's the expectation. That's what leaders are all about. They're about lifting others. So that is our expectation. But we also have got certain expectations to call upon you to contribute in some of the WNR Seta various programs and initiatives as a return on investment. So if we come to you and we say, we've got a career guidance somewhere, we would like you to come and speak about buying, we would expect you to raise your hand and put up your hand, or put up your hand and contribute to those programs. So that's what we are asking for, not much. So to conclude, we then congratulate you, the RMDP class of 2024, and welcome them to the WNR Seta alumni of leaders who will change the face of the wholesale and retail sector in South Africa. So we're just putting it out to you. We expect you to be game changers. We'd like to thank Regenesis for giving the delegates a world-class learning experience and equipping them with positive strides in the growing sector. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. I picked up a few things there, but one that's very important is that you are now part of an alumni group. We're not asking for too much. So when Regenesis is holding a open day somewhere in Mpumalanga, somewhere there, we will call upon you to come and join us at no fee. You heard Musne. This is what the CEO said. He didn't say just for the seat, he said for all of us. So now we're going to benefit also. So, but yes, on a serious note, we as a country need to still get a lot of young people into the education sector. I'm sure you've heard the statistics of how many are lost in the system, especially post-matric. And when they come through your system and your companies, some of them are really hoping that that's where the future can be crafted. So we do honestly seek that you also become leaders in that sense, guide and support, and tell them there is a future in the retail space, and a future that they can be able to enjoy and actually enjoy with their children and great grandchildren. I'm also reminded when the CEO speaks about these aspects of taking and ensuring that others who come through you also are supported. that in the past, the Seta has also trained people who have done the International Leadership Development Program. And some of them are real ambassadors out there. Some of them have taken upon themselves to study further to do postgraduate diplomas in business management, and some have graduated even the MBAs with us and other institutions. And also it's of interest to note some of the research topics that they follow because we stay connected to most individuals. And I was quite pleased to see how people look at retail and people are considering things like, how do we sustain the environment? What can the retail sector do to be part of sustaining the environment in our universe? So it's not just about producing stuff and letting it be, or just leaving plastic to destroy the world. So some of the research that people do, it's very, very encouraging from a leadership perspective. So I can attest to the fact that those that you have produced before in the system, even those that we have had interactions with, are really stepping up in the workplace. And we truly appreciate, therefore, their efforts. Let me also, at this stage, say that I'm a beneficiary of the sector, and you may ask how. During apartheid days, I may not look like an apartheid child, but during the apartheid days, for those who would remember or who would know, to get into the retail sector and to get into management, you needed to have a particular surname, right? Or you have to be of a particular race group. So me, with my Vivian surname, they didn't know who I was, how I looked like. So you can imagine, the rest of the Vivian family were like managers at Edgar's and Woolies. Like, they only realized after a while, but you are not really in that particular groupie. So the surname helped at that time because it was a surname that got you through the door. As long as the CV said something, they didn't check much. So I'm a beneficiary of the sector because my parents and sisters and brothers did work, even sometimes just part-time work to get by. Your role becomes important in that sense. You may not see it this way, but 15, 10 years down the line, there might be many people who would look at you and say, if it wasn't of you, I would not be where I am. Which is why I want to appreciate the managers and the skills development facilitators who are here, who have really made an effort. And I know that we traveled to you, especially when we started. Some people did not have emails. Guys, I don't know how you work without emails. Huh? When we started, like, we're recruiting, and then there's people without email addresses. Huh? How does that work, Mar? In 2021, you don't have an email address. Okay? I always say this, even at church, I tell people, hey, a Gmail account is for free. So please do not be without an email address. Make sure that you talk to all those matriculants who are going to have an ID number this year, and tell them to also just immediately have an email address, because the only way we get in touch with them is, or the most important way is that email address. So yes, CEO, we did struggle. And through the help of the skills development managers in the different companies, we're able to get the numbers right. It was a big struggle in the beginning. I think some people started a week later, some people started 2 weeks later. Some people wanted an orientation twice. Some people did not remember what their student numbers were. I mean, really, when I look at those people, I really remember the struggles. Where are my administrators? They're probably saying, thank God. Huh? Some of you know yourselves, right? How much trouble you caused during the process. Huh? Yeah, I don't want to talk about assignments and what happened with those assignments. Some of you were negotiating with us. Please write for me, man. We're busy. I mean, this is like, and we have agreed with the Seta that we will never touch you during the busy time of November, December, and January. Hey, but you must hear other people claiming, no, we're starting to get busy in October. Can I get a postponement, please? Can I write in February? Oh, yeah, to train people in the retail sector. Not a joke. So you guys, you can safely say that you're graduating, but you've skipped quite a number of months in terms of knowledge gain, right? You are given leave during your studies. This is how it works. You're studying and then you get a leave and you study again. Amazing. Anyway, this is your time now to celebrate. Are you ready for your pictures? Are you ready with your smile? If you don't smile, you don't move off the stage. I refuse. 90%, CEO, 90% of this class. So we're really truly proud. Out of 140, 127 are here and graduating. So you have not lost out. And we're hoping that the remaining 10% can still come through and graduate. There's a scope for them to finish what they started. So a completion rate of a 90% is real success. And I think you guys must give yourself a round of applause. You now have an NQF level 7. You can be very proud. You can dance around with it. You can even go to the pub and tell them, you know, those people who looked at you funny and said, what are you doing? Like, hey, when I dance like this, it's because I've got this thing, you know, an NQF level 7. Huh? There's a dance that they do these days. You know that dance, the challenge. What is the challenge that they do? Huh? Oh yeah, we must show you guys. I'm sure you're too busy to even see the TikTok challenge. What is that challenge? What do they call it? DJ, you know the challenge. Ow, come on. You don't even have a song for it. What kind of a DJ are you? Should I show you the move and then you find the song? Okay. Don't say I never taught you anything. That's the worst thing I've ever done, not a graduation. But there's a challenge, and you better find the song, because I know some people would want to dance to that song at some point. At Regenesis, we sing during our graduation, we ululate, we celebrate. So if you're here with your grandmother who has never ululated in a long time, this is the opportunity today, right? Right? If you want to clap your hand 127 times, you can do that. The only thing I'll warn against is the Zulu dance. This stage is not so strong. So there's some people who do the Zulu dance so strong, and it's like, yeah, you might not survive on the stage. Okay, just do it carefully whenever you choose to do so. Yes, it is your moment. So please come, bring your smiles, and let's celebrate with you. The ladies will show you. You'll come through from this side, and I've given you the instructions. Don't embarrass me. You know, the guys on the stage expect you to know what to do on stage. So please don't embarrass me. As you come through the stage, let me ask the important people to do the official things. Dr. Swongiseni Kumal, the Dean of Regenesis, with your permission, we shall now proceed with the awarding of the certificates. You have your mic, sir? Okay. Dr. Swongiseni Kumal, will you award the Bachelor of Business Administration in Retail Management to the candidates I'm honored to present to you?
I will.
Thank you very much. Let's do that. I'm going to ask the Dean, the Registrar, the CEO, and the COO to help me do this task. There is a cross where they stand. If they're going to stand on the higher level cross, on the top end of the crosses, you come onto the lower crosses. You know, I know you've been on the cross for a while throughout your qualification. You've been crucified, right? And it is so befitting because you're going to be crucified again this coming weekend. So this is another form of crucifixion right here. There we go. Please, you must shake the CEO's hand, Tatem Corners' hand, because otherwise he might not fund the next group. Okay, he gave you such a wonderful speech. He said, thank you to all of you. Now we must shake his hand. Okay, are we ready, sir? Cameraman, with your picture. Okay, we're going to demonstrate with you. This is not real. When you come, for you, it's not real. We're just demonstrating. Come through. Let's start. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to really raise the roof. Okay. You might not have lunch when you do this. When you give me all your cards, let me do this. I'm going to give you back this one so that you can collect your gown after it. So bring only one card, the white one. All right, even if you're not white, the white one will still work. Okay, the white one. You bring the white one. The rest of them, keep them somewhere else. He's the only one who's allowed to bring something on stage, right? All of you, your cell phone, your watches, your pairs, do not bring on stage because they're going to disturb you. He's the only one who's allowed to do so. And of course, he's special. He was number one in class. He was the first one to register. He was the first one to submit his assignment. Like, this guy did everything like first. And even today, he made sure that he's the first one to graduate. Okay, let's start. Congratulations to Wilbur Steenkamp. Cum laude. Okay, cum laude is not automatic. Ne? It's not for everyone, just for the record. There are those with cum laudes that we will. And if I don't say cum laude and you have a cum laude, please let me know. Yo, imagine you told your boss and everybody else, and then this thing is on video recording and we don't mention you. Cum laude. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, let's do that. Well done. Okay, now we might move a little bit faster because I know people in business and in retail, they mean business. They want to make money. Right? This afternoon is still an opportunity to make money. Congratulations to Njabulo Petros Mdunge. Well done, sir. I told you, you must watch. Look at them and watch. Well done to Kiran Noel Kurt. Congratulations to Nivashni Governor. Okay, if my pace is faster than the cameraman, you can let me know. As long as it flashes, remember flash. Smile. If you smile, it flashes quicker. Siretha Melissa Matebula. Well done, ma'am. She has another qualification. Do not be surprised. There's blue and green. It's from a college that still exists. Well done to Jonita Newhoff. Cum laude. Asibonge. Lindo kuhle Madondo. Well done, sir. Come through. Aha. He's going to be blessing a lot of people this weekend, and his name is Blessed Muganu. Well done. Why is your name fading? I'm going to come to your workplace. They must do something about this. It's not Regenesis printer. You brought this from your store. Known to me, so Precious Konde, well done. You, registrar, I think we will fine you now. We'll start charging you. Yeah, no, you're like, hair is so important, good people. If you haven't noticed, hair, like hair, not glasses, hair. Don't touch my hair. Metro Registrar, thank you very much. You'll get it right with the next one. Prabhu Mudli, well done, sir. Let's put our hands together for Tebadi Betty Maimela. Ah, how's Betty, man? Aha. Yeah, no, you brought somebody, Wena. Hey, Chara. Hoa! Busisi Mtembu. Well done. Congratulations to Josephine Bella Gomezulu. Well done. I'm doing well so far with the surnames, and the names. If I get it wrong, I'll pay you in my next lifetime. Congratulations to Bilal Khan. Well done, sir. Let's put our hands together for George Sidney Pepper. Hey, Dada. Now, the people who know him, you can hear that, right? Go, Charlie. Zelda Hasbrook. Well done, ma'am. You better smile, Sissy. Yo, like, really? We need a smile for that picture. Otherwise, I can see your children saying, Mommy, what was that? Like, really now? This was an important day. Like, smile, Mommy. Samalani Regina Koza. Well done, ma'am. Congratulations. Aibo. Honestly, what did you do? I can't read. This can't be about my eyesight, guys. There's something seriously wrong. No. Can you find another nameplate for her? Otherwise, I'm going to say it so badly. All right. She is Mapisa. Sorry. What did you say? Like, I'm trying to read. I thought it's Mapisa. Concilia. Okay, there we start. Well done. Congratulations to Concilia Matidiso Ngobo. Well done. Guys, I know you work in the shops where you sell stuff that can erase names. Don't erase your names, please. Nombumelelo Charity Zimela. Well done. Chantel Colleen Rassi. Well done. Must manage the budget very well, project manager. Hmm? Including the budget, everything. Siyabela Budibe. Well done, sir. Do you sing when you celebrate? Like, do you sing? Not at all. Like, not even at home. Like, which song? Yeah, choose one. I'll play it for you. Like, we have technology. You say something and it immediately plays. Let's try. Say it. What do you celebrate with? And you'll see it will come there. Rhoda, I tried to help you. I thought you would celebrate with your song. Rhoda and I do. Well done. Aibo. I think some people are going to be fired after this graduation. Why are people's names fading? Kenailu Mputi. Well done. Congratulations. But it's not me, right? Please tell them. I mean, like, really.
It's not him. I can vouch. Yeah.
People think it's me, and it's actually not me. It's the product that they have on their hands. It just erases the names. Carissa Chetty, cum laude. How do you pronounce? Yeah, okay. Proper way. It's Natasha. Natasha. Hey, you go Natasha. Aye, man. Must be Natasha Lackman. Congratulations. Say, your height is a serious advantage today. So when you get to the registrar, use it very well. Okay? Not the register, the other one. Just use your height very well. It might get you a few points. Tanele Hebet Zwani, well done. Aha. Baby, you are taken. When hey, those hopeful ones are in trouble. Baby is gone. Honey. Kabelo Mutepu Musue. Well done, Kabelo. Let's congratulate Mushua Vincent Makado. Well done, sir. With a beautiful smile, Tandegandaba. Brendan Mpumeleli Keswa. Well done, sir. Okay, I'm the last part, if I don't get right, because it doesn't show. Okay, so you are no kukanya, but you're also brightness. Eh? Like, seriously, this is not a joke, ne? You are no kukanya, brightness. Yo. Mefro CBC. Well done. How are you, Mel? I'm good. Teresa, what do you have to say today for yourself? Okay. That will cost you a fee. Well done to Teresa Mary Nyumbu. Hey, you can't be half Baba. Hey, there's like cheating and there's cheating. Do you know those things, ne? There's cheating and there's cheating. On the next level, this one is on another level. I hope you're not going to vote for that party that is in court today. By the way, there's two of them. Don't worry. They don't know which one. Stizwe, the other name, Stishi. Be careful. We did not cover for that insurance. Okay. Guys, I need glasses. I'm old. Congratulations to Mama Lube Tlapani. Done, ma'am. Are you good? Sure. No headache, nothing. I call it a headache and then it goes like serious headache on her head. You know this thing? No, I think you wanted to show your hair. Well done. Congratulations to Andile Ntombi futhi khululiwe Sithole. Hi. What a mouthful. Name your children, please think of me in future. I'm going to do this for a while. So for those of you who are still naming, just remember me. Manini, let's Muloi. Well done. Congratulations to Tabisile Mathamashinini. Let us celebrate Heinrich Hess. Well done. Okay, I want to see this one. Heinrich? I want to see this one. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Further down. Like that. You're about to do the dance I was demonstrating when you do that. Well done, Heinrich. Congratulations to Carmen Davids. Well done, ma'am. Nelisa Mvelo Mlaba. Well done, sir. Aha. Uh-huh. Is that all? like I'm leaning, you know, I'm giving the vibes of give me some more. Umvelo wagabani, yeah? Udlani, ulalangani. Yeah? Aha. Yeah, ulalanga spinach. Gleput. Collins Jacobs, well done, sir. You have arrived, Colin. There we go. Big smile. There we go. There. Now, doesn't he look like a mayor? Huh? I think he must go into politics. I think this thing of looking like that is good for him. Huh? Hey, I know a lot about you, sir, today, man. That's good. Okay. Pray for all of us. Monica Noniebo Matobela. Well done, Monica. Congratulations to Ridwan Mohammed. Well done. Jason Anton Anderson. Well done. Ramutsamai Levi Wako Hamalach. Congratulations, sir. Aha! Hola! Wah! That's an investment, sir. Nazim Martin, well done. Mama Lachiko Murago, I'm going to ask you to sing for them at the end. Ne? Just prepare that celebration song. I know you have it. You know, that voice cannot just go wasted today. Yeah. I think they don't like you. They don't like you, honestly. They wanted it to fade. This one is gone. But his name starts with a D. His surname starts with an S and ends with an R. Cum laude. Darren Samsanda. Well done, sir. I can't see this, honestly. I need this one. He erased it. Guys, this is the trick. They're erasing the names. What's going on in retail? What's going on in retail? People are erasing their names. Sizwe Khadebe. Well done, sir. You don't need anyone to ululate for you. You can do this thing yourself. Ne? You can't tell me our stars is Tagazelo. Eh?
No, ndiyazazi
Isaba. Ditso.
kusuka ukuthi umkhondwana ugxarhela phezulu mani ngabe saqhubeleka nizanibosha
Nami ngiyangibikelela. Siviwe BB, well done. Congratulations. Rebotile Yuna Dibakwani, well done. Congratulations, ma'am. Ayubu. Yeah. Congratulations to Ayanda. Middle name Sewerman. Sourman, like Sourman. But there is a middle name I can't find. It starts with an H. Congratulations, Miss H. Linogutle Pretty Magagula. Congratulations. You see, if your name is not erased, I'm going to see it with passion and energy. Lolo Asimkonza. Well done. Babe, Satogos. Stephen. Stephen, the ladies they're refusing to leave the stage and they don't know it's your turn now. Ne? Stephen Mukobani, well done, sir. Congratulations. Hey, Aibo. Yo. When I happy. Yeah, ningambuza amanamba nuhabi lo. Niyakele niyasebelief. Posankana Timothy Maidi, well done, sir. Of course. Let's congratulate Tembelihle Pride Utelezi. What should I do? I must tell them. I must tell them. She says I must tell you, like, yeah, a lot of dollars on her hair. She doesn't look fly for nothing, but guys, you better give a proper round of applause just for the hairdo. Mutsiri CLC Macau, well done, congratulations. Okay, very interesting names, well done. Easy for me, thank you. Zinzisa Juliet Mukwena, well done. Some of you, if this was a time to give you extra marks, I would be adding to your extra marks because you make my life so easy. There's Rochetti. Like, come on. Okay. It's not me, it's your teacher at primary school who did all of this. Now look at me. Kaurisa Felicia Matebula. Mama Tebul, congratulations. She was just glazing through this qualification. Like, she's one of those, like, when the marks come out, like, sorry, where am I? What do you mean? No, 75. No, what? No. Henrietta Smith. Cum laude. You're from the same company. Okay, guys. They are from the same company, and I'm not saying anything more. Right? Shanae Lee Bam, cum laude. From the same company, right? Same company. Mark that. Same company. I'm not sure which one, but same company. Okay, we must talk. You're my relative. Petunia Ganyani. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much. Yeah, the registrar does, the hair part. Like, I think we must just give permission to take off these things when they do, when they come to the registrar. Like, the hairstyle must show on the picture. Okay, I'm joking. Lindiwe Mhangwana, congratulations. Pumla, what do you want me to say about you today? Woo! Please give a round of applause to the gorgeous Pumla Matolo. There we go. Sitenjo Richard Shabangu Baba. Yabo. Please give a round of applause for Mark van Zyl. What you say? Sibusiso Whitman Mhlongo Baba. The stage survived the Zulu dance. Do not try this at home. Congratulations to Lwazi Siyabonga Ntaba Tabete. Well done to Mduduzi Kwandile Sithole. Baba. Alala. Alala. Baba Sithole again. Ukhona umama. Aha. Hey, Tara. Hey, Tara. I was waiting for that one. Who am I? Stay away. Buyani Brian Tlamini. I don't know if you brought your person. Let's hear it for you. Okay, Buyani is still available. Let's give him a round of applause. Congratulations to Kiriboni Masweu. Well done, ma'am. Let's put our hands together for Pranita Govender. Well done. Well done, Pranita. A degree and a half. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It only has one name on it. But who knows? Maybe in a couple of months, it might be, middle name might be Regenesis. Congratulations to Catherine Sibambo. Let's put our hands together for Thomas Maketwa Baba. He's laughing, because he's so popular. Not with you, but with the rest of the country. You remember Tinyiko, where he started, and he got an RDP house, and finally got to be employed at retail, having been funded by the Wholesale retail sector. Tinyiko now works at a very esteemed company. Congratulations to Tinyiko Ntanga. Congratulations to the Haisa Jocks. Well done. Say, you remember Tinyuko, right? You won't forget Tinyuko, right? Thank you, Tinyuko, for gracing us after Genesis graduations. It's so good to talk about to say things that the president is able to say to the nation. And of course, he's supported by his fellow colleagues in the workplace. Let's put together our hands for Jordan Basdeo. Congratulations to Tabo Hebet Muloto. Wow. Aha. Let's put our hands together for Nelson Smiso Mfaela. Well done, sir. Congratulations. How are you, ma'am? We have a relative of yours in our office. Her name is Clementine. Just check her out after this. Muchachi Masikela. Well done. Okay. An accident nearly took place right there. So I'm going to hold you a little bit just so that you're not in an accident. Right? I mean, Tinyuko was never in an accident. Never. Even though the road accident authority tells us so, but she was never in an accident. Congratulations to Pretty Kensani Tlako. Well done. Allah. Well done. Please, let's put our hands together for Gladys Puleng Mpanya. Well done, ma'am. Zihle Luando James Bekebu. Well done, sir. Aha. Hey, tada. Aha. Congratulations. Let's put our hands together for Makomani Sina Madise. Well done, ma'am. Ari tumeleng le aus tlakale zandile ma sila. Well done. Aha. Mandla was always there. Like, yeah. He asked a lot of questions, right? He did, ne? He didn't hide behind the mic and the screen. He asked a lot of questions. And that's why he's graduating today. So you look like a CEO. So please remember me when you get to that point. Ne? You know, like, you know that there's one on the left and there's one on the right. Ne? This coming weekend, remember me as the one who's on the right side of the CEO. Okay. Manza Maluka, congratulations. Aha. Umanza wanga man. Aha. Congratulations. Busi Simon Mnisi, congratulations. Aha. Andrew Mandla Masango, well done, sir. Aha. Hoa. Hey, Chana. What is Kata Boy? I don't know how many of you know that. It's Kati Sam. Kata Boy. Sipiwe Emmanuel Piri. Aha. Zungenda Basmusi Somoyo. Well done, sir. Zanele Princess. Absolutely wonderful shoes. Mazibugo. And there you come. Like now, should I really imagine whether this is Robben Island? When did you come out of Robben Island? Like now, I'm like, honestly, what? Guys, seriously, this is like, which country? Was it like, did you go to Zambia? Where were you trained? To Russia? Like, yo, Bana. Oh, not Robben Island. Now we got it right. Congratulations to Robbie Mbalani Ndukeri. Congratulations, my brother. I must do it. Okay. So, hey, this guy is asking me to say something difficult. Good people, yo, this is illegal. He wanted to get a cum laude, but he just missed it with a few points. So he's graduating as Ndibuo Mapolisa, nearly cum laude, nearly. I nearly thought this is Aina. Like, what? Aina for bad? No. Huh? Aina for bad. Huh? Rina McKay, congratulations, sir. uSipho Sethu. Congratulations to Sipho, Gift, Jeffrey. Well done, Sipho. Oh, what do they say when your thing is itching on the inside, Baba? Who is bringing me money? You. Hey, this guy is telling me I'm going to be rich. Good people. You heard it from him. I'm going to be rich. No? From? Okay, excellent. I am going to be rich. But I must first get your surname. Brian Steve Boucher. Congratulations. Yeah, very serious. You can see. Now that's a perfect smile. 2020 vision, 2020 smile. Congratulations to Lonoabo Arthur Betela. Well done, Betela. Guys, we done so early. No, man, this is not on. Sorry, your name is again? Yeah, you. Cherise. Okay, we're going to give this to you also, right? Like, you suffered through this, man. I don't know how many months. Like, he was not alone in this, I know, right? You managed to look after all sorts of things when he was like, exactly. Huh? I know. Now there's a baby, there's like so many wonderful things that have happened. And you were on the receiving end of all of this. And he didn't understand that this is for you too. This is so, those guys at the WWW, when he starts to mock the guy and then he realizes, hey, this guy's gonna beat me up, like, so. Congratulations to Johannes Jacobus Blom, cum laude. As we get to this part of the ceremony, people ask me, but why didn't you sing? And I'm like, no, wait. We don't sing until the student rep has spoken, because we don't know what the student rep is going to say about us. So we only really sing after the student rep has really told everyone that we did a great job. And I did not pay her to say all the wonderful things she's about to say about me. Here at Regenesis, we always take pride in the fact that we deal with adults who are able to reflect on their journey. And at our graduation ceremonies, there's an opportunity for them to say, this is how it went. So, as we congratulate all of you from this side of the table, let's have somebody on that side of the stage to come and congratulate you and give us feedback. A round of applause for Ms. Diran Samsanda. Okay, it's not me. It's not me. I can tell you that. But I appreciate you.
Okay. Greetings to all you distinguished guests, the esteemed academic leadership and procession at the Genesis Business School, and my fellow graduates. My name is Diran Samsundar. During this auspicious occasion, it's an honor and privilege to speak on behalf of my fellow graduates. Before proceeding with formalities, I'd like to start with an inspirational quote by David Rockefeller, an American economist and investment banker. Success in banking requires training and discipline and hard work. I think this quote resonates with every graduate in attendance today, whether it was during your day job or late evenings spent studying throughout the duration of your academic journey. We have persevered. Every one of us present here today has been through a journey, and I'd like to take this opportunity to share a bit about my journey that has led me to this day. My career began within the field of pharmaceutics, where I began as an intern who transitioned into a pharmacist and finally a pharmacy manager within the Clicks Group. Whilst practicing as a pharmacy manager for roughly 3.5 years, I was intrigued by the world of business, specifically business management, and curiosity got the better of me. This led me to pursue a vacancy available within the Clicks Group as an area manager, which resulted in a successful placement. This position was new to me in comparison to what I was exposed during my tenure within the pharmaceutical industry. This meant that I had to adapt dynamically to meet the diversified requirements of an area manager, and specifically retail management. This included, but was not limited to, human resource management, financial management, project management, supply chain management, as well as the management of the pharmacies. I was familiar with the pharmacy aspect of these duties, but longed to bridge any theoretical gaps with regards to the business-related acumen to ensure that I was as efficient as possible in my role. In the year 2022, I started my journey as a student at the Genesis Business School, pursuing a bachelor's degree in business administration, specializing in retail management. The reason behind my decision was the fact that this degree encompassed all areas related to my field of employment. Everything that I had to practice daily could be backed up by the knowledge obtained from pursuing the bachelor's degree. Some of the modules that stood out as most impactful for me were the retail management, retail strategic management, financial management, people management, ICT, and marketing. In addition to the core content of the modules I've just mentioned, I had an opportunity to strengthen my soft skills, which included time management, managing deadlines, additional exposure to delegation, and most importantly, teamwork. These are skills that are essential in my daily duties, which include managing individuals both directly and indirectly. Many of us here are too familiar with having to balance obtaining a degree whilst meeting your daily objectives as an employee. The pace of learning offered by the Genesis Business School is very holistic. The school will allow us to, for those who have an incredibly demanding work schedule, to still attend lectures with adequate time to complete assignments as well as exam preparation. The lecturers and academic personnel were supportive and timeous with their correspondence whilst managing their busy schedule. We felt free to ask any questions related to our studies. I strongly recommend the academic institution to friends and family. To the Genesis academic team, we thank you. We would also like to thank our sponsors. We say, please continue to do this for everyone in our field of business. If possible, allow us to pursue our degree to further heights and levels. We also say thank you to our families for your great and loving support during our academic journey. To my fellow graduates, may this achievement be a stepping stone to your academic prosperity, as well as help accelerate growth within your career pathway. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
For all your troubles. There's a gift. Thank you so much. Regenesis people, you've been appreciated. You know, I have administrators who run your program. I'm sure you know them by now. Ne? There's many of them around. They are here today. They always say that I don't appreciate them enough. And they said today I must say a special shout out to them. I don't know where they are, but they're around. So for all the heartaches that you've given them and the pains, I want to thank them. Okay, let's give them a round of applause. Duran, you're right. It has been a journey, and it's a journey that we know all of you traveled, but with a sense of purpose in it. So again, we want to take this opportunity to appreciate every single one of you for the efforts, really, and making sure that it's not a fruitless expenditure. I think that's what's called in government. Oh, fruitless and wasteful expenditure. So when you hear those terms are usually part of the public service, you guys don't hear those things back. not in your financial statement. Only when we deal with the Auditor General for government, you hear those words, but not for the Seta, by the way. So this was not a fruitless and a wasteful expenditure. Wow, I've said it properly. Round of applause. Yeah. When you start with our programs, we encourage you to study hard, and sometimes we give you work that you do in some small syndicates or groups. But we also say that do the best that you can. We never say that at the graduation ceremony, we're going to look for the best student in class or for the year or for the group. But we've made it part of our DNA that at a ceremony like this, we look for the student with the highest mark. But also, so the student award, the student top student award, it's not awarded if you are at the 50s. So please take us seriously, like your 51s, those ones who are like, oh, 50 plus something. Oh, thank you, God. No. Okay, we only award this to serious, like people who went like 50 was like, that's not me. And then 55 was like, what are you doing? Like 60 was, hey, I've just started. 65, it's like, you now recognize that I'm with part of your institution. 70 is like, hey, I'm here. 75, oh, this is my nature. Right? And then when they go to the 80s and 90s, they say, I eat and drink and sleep regenesis. Ms. Patience Nyoni, the CEO of the Undergraduate School of Undergraduate Business, please help me give out this top student award. And the top student award for this class goes to, okay, please, man, 40s and 51. You can't raise your hopes. Come on, like guys. Like the people who should be anxious here are the ones who I called cum laude, right? Those are the ones who should be anxious. The rest of you, like, chill out, like, relax. The top student award goes to Charlotte Buata. Unfortunately, Charlotte has not been able to make it to the ceremony, but Charlotte's manager is here, and he will accept it on her behalf. Congratulations, sir. So he said to Charlotte, you've worked hard for so long, and now it's your graduation ceremony today. I'm going to collect that award. I'm going to show everyone who's your boss. Thank you so much, Charlotte's manager. We truly appreciate. Please extend our well wishes to her and congratulate her for having worked so hard. And of course, to all of you, right? Congratulations. You get a degree. You get a degree. You get a degree. And you get a degree. I've got a few minutes before I end the ceremony, so this is where I usually play with my time, not your time or the boss's time. And I only have one speaker to talk to you, just about closing remarks. I asked a couple of people as they came here, what do you celebrate? How do you celebrate? I was doing the challenge here, but hey, nobody picked up the challenge. Like, are you on TikTok, guys? You're not on TikTok? Hey, Marilena. Okay, so we're gonna play your song and you dance to this. You have your scrolls, né? You use your scrolls for Instagram moment. Now pick up your phones and make sure that you take this next 30 seconds, celebrate, dance where you are, just for the Instagram or TikTok also. Play them a wonderful song. I
your potential and to take that forward now that every speaker said today. So Mr. Mkonazi and Mr. Marcus, I'm not going to try your surname in public. I tried it behind the scenes. I'm not going to do that to you. We will forever be grateful for the opportunity that you gave us to work with the people that today are not students anymore. They are graduates. Yes. So we thank you for that opportunity. And we thank you, each and every graduate. Oh, I can't even say the word. Each and every graduate that you took up that opportunity and did something with it. We are expecting magic from you and can't wait to see what you're going to do with this one. Thank you so much for the family, the managers, the partners who endured this with you. I hope you show them your gratefulness and your thankfulness for this opportunity as well. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My deepest, sincerest congratulations to you all. I have to use my inside voice because I was told to do so, but congratulations.
Linda, I don't have a gift for you. Oh God, yeah. This is what we live with, right? Every day. I have gifts for certain people, but not others. Previously advantage, no gift. I'm sorry. She's my best buddy. Guys, for all of you who have seen your material being customized, right? When it speaks to your sector and you read, it's not just about some Potter's 5 forces, but it speaks to what you do in the retail space. That's her job. Well done, Linda. Let me take also this opportunity just to thank everyone, and especially the managers who took their time out to be part of this ceremony. We truly, truly appreciate this. At the end of the ceremony, the finger foods are prepared. I think at the door at the back, there's a foyer right there. We'd encourage you to take pictures. There's some of you who paid. Check the back, please. There's some of you who paid for studio photos. There's some of you who paid for studio photos. You have 30 minutes from 0:00, which means at past, that studio will close, right? So for those of you who paid for the studio photos, in the next 30 minutes, get there, please, and make sure that you get your studio photos. There is a request for a group photo with the CEO of the WNR Seta and the Dean and the registrar on the stairs, or is that in that direction? Okay, I'm sure you saw the stairs outside, right? Right, it's a beautiful stair area, that staircase area. If we can, as soon as the procession is left, and we all go there, take that picture. I hope that will allow for everyone to take a picture. And then you can then come back and take all other pictures. You can take the ones here, you can take, oh, there are trees here, if you like. There's so many places. There's a pedal court, or for those of you who don't know pedal, there's a pedal court. I learned about this thing a few days ago. Like, what? My children says, don't you know anything? I said, they said, where you're going, there's a pedal court, Daddy. You must try it. Okay, so there's a pedal court, there's a soccer court, there's a netball court. There are several courts around here, and we really want to thank Wanderers Club for this wonderful venue also, that they were able to afford us, and we can be able to accommodate every one of you. But please, let's do that. As soon as the procession is out, they will not go anywhere else except to the staircase so that you can take the picture with them. This is evidence, guys, POE, portfolio of evidence. Imagine the CEO going back to the office and say, what did you do today? Like, I was at the, like, where? Say, please produce your POE. Okay, so this is his POE. You must show that, he must show that he's there. Managers from different companies, you also are allowed to do so. I know Mr. Price has already asked for their team to do exactly that. After that group one, they also need with their team to have that photo out there. I hope it can be organized smoothly so that people don't wait too long. All right, the photo session. This is not like a wedding, like those people who go to weddings and they don't want to move. Like, we know, we've seen your dress, move. Like, no, move. So please, like, we do this efficiently and we move. The next group comes and we move. But let me take this opportunity to thank every single one of you. It's been a wonderful 2 hours. I've enjoyed myself, and I know that some of you are traveling out of Gauteng, but for those in Gauteng and outside Gauteng, travel safely. It is an Easter weekend, lots of accidents on the roads, but we know that all of us do it responsibly, and we're going to travel safely, and we're going to reconvene. Okay, let's go make manifest during the Easter weekend, right? Let's make manifest, and then we can take a holiday break those other weekends. This one we're working. Hey, okay, so please enjoy your Easter break and hope to see you when you graduate on your postgraduate diploma and your MBA is waiting, right? And then the red gown, a few more years down the line, this red gown, DBM. All right. Congratulations to all of you. Let's do this final one. I was always taught by my mother, you must try and make it exactly at 0:00, you must end things. So please, academic procession, I'm going to ask you to rise so that the academic procession can leave. Closing remarks not closing remark, but Dean has it. Now that he's opened the house, he must close the house. But he's the speaker of Regenesis, not of the house or any other house for that matter. That is when Kumalo. I now request you to dissolve this assembly.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I now dissolve this assembly of Regenesis.
Thank you very much. Can't be Nkosi Sikelele. I know.